Yeah, I don't know, like just like the speech that Kamala Harris gave, that like oddly vague speech yesterday. That's like she disappears for like, I don't know, whatever, 3 weeks.
What was her oddly vague speech? What did she say?
So you got to take away fighting. Never let him strong.
The recent one.
Well, she's an alcoholic, incompetent. So yeah, the musical chairs game is over for her.
It's amazing how fast it cut off, though.
Everyone, emotions you're going through, and I share those.
I guess there's just some humiliating factors of it that have like no.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Back at you, brother. You are such an extraordinary leader, and we have become lifelong friends. I just, in front of everyone, I want to thank you, Tim. You lead with courage. You lead with heart. You see the
You can pause this.
you care about.
I mean, the music is over for her. It's not surprising that she came out with some weird speech. Her career's cooked.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Understand that.
Yeah.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
All we've actually heard is, and no one's disputing it really on the camps. I mean, I'm sure then like the diehard fucking lefties are, but like she misspent campaign funds like in an incredible way. That's the only thing we've heard. And then the sort of the story that the Biden wanted to give a fuck you, and he didn't go quietly. So they not, if it's not a completely rigged system, but like that's what we're going to be slow fed that that Biden was pissed off at Obama and Nancy Pelosi, blah blah blah, that they nominated this broad, and that they said fuck you so quickly to him. That's all we've heard is like whispers of that, and then her asking for money a couple of days after the election will sort of like clean up some of the problems. And then just like this like half speech, but you were going 150 miles an hour with this broad saying how great everything is, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh shit, yo,
Peace.
be good, yo.
Well, it's just done. It's just over. There's no. The election happened.
Isn't that strange though?
Not really.
No.
No.
Okay.
I mean, she was there to serve a purpose, and it's not possible anymore. And she's not like a career. She's not like an inspiring person. She's a thought. She's just a mixed race thought that happened to be there that they could have,
Yeah.
turned into a thing, but it just didn't happen.
They're not gonna like run her through like yeah. They probably want to.
She's not a charismatic person though. She's not
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
Obama type figure where she's got charisma and like can continue to serve a purpose after this failure.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like going on like 9 dates. Like all the Democrats, I could care less. But the Democrats going on like 19 dates with this broad, and then she's like, "I'm out of here."
Well, she sort of didn't she sort of muscle her way into this position and prevent the nomination process from happening?
That's what I think.
Whatever happened there, it's like that's what the Democrats would have, if they wanted to win, what they would have had to have done is find somebody charismatic to like inspire people. But that just didn't, for whatever reason, I guess is not what happened here, because she sort of wheedled her way into that slot.
I guess it's just wild that, I mean, that seems as unlikely as, it's like when you get Trump winning Rogue in the 17 when people were like legitimately surprised that Trump won.
Well, Biden had one term, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just, it boils down to, it's because they wouldn't, the DNC wouldn't face the fact that he had dementia, because he would have been the rightful nominee had he not had dementia. And if the DNC, if they had faced that openly, they would have been able to get somebody in who had a shot at winning. But they didn't. They continued to have the media prop him up as if he were
decent,
able to think normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty big, like, old school political blunder, though. Like, old Joe's not relinquishing control, but he's still good, and he's like losing his fucking pens and shit. He's like, he's flushing toilet paper down the toilet, and like he's ordering pet rabbits and shit. He's just totally senile, and they're like, he's not leaving, and he's blocking. He's like, not on my watch. I'll die on this. And people are like, oh.
Didn't someone ask Biden if they were like, could you do this? And he was like, could you hit yourself in the head with the camera? What's that thing?
Yeah.
Type Biden, could you hit your head?
Yeah. Could you hit your head on that microphone stand right there?
Yo.
President Biden, do you think that you can get a hostage deal by the end of your term?
You think you can get hit in the head by a camera behind you? All right.
It's fucking hilarious.
Holy shit.
Howard would say that.
Old pedo Pete.
How about I smash your brains out?
Yeah.
Who was the Dutch freak that was asking him the question? That's the one question.
Some Brazil, probably.
But the way she was talking?
Neria Krause, an Israeli journalist.
Oh, geez.
Man.
Isaac Herzog, that's the guy. Neria Krause.
Her.
Oh, she's hot.
You like that?
Jeez. What a 10.
Yo.
That one right there.
Jooby dooby doo.
Looks like Blossom's sister. Mayim Bialik's cousin.
Never
Except
seen
there.
anything like that.
Here?
That's what the words say. Never seen anything like that.
Wow.
This is funny.
Is it? Is it a little?
Is that a wee man?
Yeah. I feel like the physics of it is.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I think everybody, if you do video games, you should do midget physics for everybody. Like when they fall like that. They fall like a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
The center of mass is, it's like,
Yeah, there's a lot of fun facts. I bet you if you met a midget, they'd have all the fun facts about them.
Mm-hmm.
very cushioned.
Do you know I know how to eat pussy really well? Fun fact about tiny people: we eat pussy till you come. Pick me up. He tries to get cutesy with the girl. She maces him. I like that the alien plot line's coming through as hard as possible now. That's the new hot joint.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a lot about UFOs like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they like that.
I've been seeing that.
Yeah, that's the new thing they're trying to get into the street as fast as possible.
Archives of
Seeding.
data, much of which I believe will likely have information that will help inform UAP. We need only look. And again, in an era with AI and ML, we can relatively quickly and easily go through it. So I think it's something that we should encourage NASA to do.
This is a presentation from the UATP task force. This is completely absurd. It's nuts, this level of censorship, of redaction on a document. It shows the redaction of how many reports they've collected, for how many years. 2 of the 3 potential explanations are blacked out. The Pentagon, the intelligence community is treating us like children. It's time for us to know the truth about this. I think that we can handle it.
Has the government conducted secret UAP crash retrieval programs, yes or no?
Yes,
Okay, were they designed to identify and reverse engineer alien craft, yes or no?
yes.
In your book, you mentioned government employees who've been injured by UAPs placed on leave and receiving government compensation for their injuries. Is that correct?
That is correct.
How can the government deny we have recovered craft if they're paying people because they've been injured by recovered craft?
Ma'am, that's a great question. That's why I think we're here again.
I really believe that we should use this hearing as a catalyst to improve and bolster our air defense capabilities and our maritime domain awareness capabilities, because obviously there are holes in it, whether it be UAP of non-HI direction or NHI direction, or, like as you say, sir, China or any other adversary.
Perfect.
What's NHI?
That's a great question. Now, there's 2 guys in there that we got to pay attention to. One is that guy who's not a salesman.
NHI UAP.
And like you said, director, China, scary words. They're like, go out there and sell the need for aircraft to fight aliens, Scott. And he's like, sure, let me, I'll do it to the best of my capabilities. And then he just has to go out there and rattle off a bunch of shit that no one knows about.
Mm-hmm.
NHI, non-human. Oh wow.
Non-human intelligence.
Non-Hispanic Institute.
The Non-Hispanic Institute. You got to start that.
The non-Hispanic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting the Non-Hispanic Institute.
Well, that's what you fill out when you fill out a form. It'll be white/non-Hispanic.
Right.
You know?
That's the only dividing line. You're white, but are you Hispanic?
We need our own institution.
Yeah.
Chris, I've never asked you, are you Hispanic white?
I'm non-white. I'm non-Hispanic white.
Well, I'm non-white Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm non-white Hispanic. Unless I should be.
You look like you could be Hispanic. White.
I've talked about that a couple times. Like an eighth Puerto Rican.
Sí.
Yeah.
Está bien. Es posible para Christopher to be definitely Puerto Rican.
Cristobal. Oops.
Did you like the guy going, yes?
Yeah, I did.
That's my favorite part. When they're like, I'm going to ask you brutally crippling questions that have been the straight up, the blunt question. Did you find alien craft? And he's, yes. Did you try to recreate the alien craft that you found? Yes. Have you seen aliens in person and lost personnel to them in some sort of a dogfight? Yes. Aliens exist. Are they in Arizona? Yes. How long ago did you find them? 1984 was the first time I saw them. I've seen them 26 times since then. You've come in contact with alien beings? Yes. You've been withholding this from the public for years? Yes. Like, I think that went pretty good. If he's in the hallway, the guy's like,
did you eat Jimmy John's for lunch? Yes.
Yeah. What are you guys getting from Jimmy John's? He just comes clean on the whole alien thing in one afternoon briefing.
Right.
And then goes out in the hallway and talks like NASA and all like the heads of state. And they're like, Jim, what the fuck are you doing? Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm not lying. There's no way I'm lying about this. I told you guys that in the beginning. And they're like, yeah, we thought you were kidding. That's a little something right there. I thought that was kind of fun to sort of like, they've always been dancing around it. Like that is, I plead the fifth on that. They're always like shrouded in vagaries. And all of a sudden they got Jimmy, the Mexican electrician up there, who's not going to jail for anything. He looks like Mexican Kraus. That guy.
Was that guy Mexican?
Yeah, I think so.
Can we go back?
Esposito?
Let's run it back. Let's take a look.
The yes guy?
Yeah, the yes guy.
Collected. For how many years? Two of the truth about this, I think
This
that we
document's got too many things on it.
Okay, were they designed to identify
Luis
diversity of
Elizondo.
aircraft, yes or no?
Yes.
In your book, you mentioned government employees who've been injured by UAPs, placed on leave, and receiving government compensation for their injuries. Is that correct?
That is correct.
How can the government deny we have recovered craft if they're paying people because they've been injured by recovered craft?
Ma'am, that's a great question. That's why I think we're here.
Yes.
Yeah, that happened. Air Force planes shot down by UFOs. 100%. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you asked that because I'd like to tell the truth about it. Yes. But what's going to be the fun narrative that we have to believe about aliens?
Just that they exist.
They're not real, right? They're
I don't think they're real. No.
Military op created to divert.
I probably just to distract people. I mean, if I had to guess, I have no idea though. I really don't know. I can't say with certainty about anything.
You don't see this orb?
No.
No, the weather station orbs,
The silver balloon?
the cigars.
I saw some video when they were rolling out the videos on TikTok. They were saying like, yeah, they're 3 feet tall. Have
They're little guys.
yeah, they're little guys.
Well, those are just the one of the kind of guys.
The grays.
Those are the slaves.
Yeah. Those are the toy makers. They make toys.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things was you guys were talking about on a previous pod if there was a car that was going like 80 miles per hour, but there was the rules of physics didn't apply, so it would just make a turn like instantly. I forgot who was saying it, but that's what they say their crafts. They move.
They've mastered gravity.
Yeah.
Huh. How do they not go through the windshield when they stop quick like that?
Good question.
They'd go right through the windshield because the seatbelt couldn't hold them. A lot of G's. You'd get a lot of stopping force with G gravity.
I don't buy it. I think it's all hokum.
Yeah?